tried to do this live before, but I think it's computer. Computer on. I think it's on one. Like, I don't know, but anyway, let's go. Let's go on, guys. Which TV? Yeah, then the best and worst Chelsea signings of a decade. Yeah. Top 25, isn't it? Yeah. So let me start. Okay, I start with the worst. I start with the worst, then I go with the best. So I got a lot with the best because the worst Chelsea signs. Like I just said, they were in the Chelsea team. They were in the Chelsea team. I didn't win. They were in the Chelsea team, and I didn't really. It didn't really. They didn't really. They pissed me off, and they didn't really. I don't know. They just pissed me off. They didn't really do anything for me. Well, guys. I'm listening to yes, housing really best beds in housing. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying over about that, I was saying yeah, I think the worst players. Um, okay, I was gonna do the first. Okay, I'll do the first player tonight. Okay, Morale first. Morale started well. Morata started well. Yeah, Morata started well. Yeah, Morata started well. Then yeah, Morata started well. Morata started well. Yeah, then he started well, did a hat trick and all kind of stuff. He scoring goals with his head, with his feet as well. Then I don't know, he got injured. Then he flopped. Since his injury, he's never been the same again. He was going on the floor too easily, trying to get silly, easy free kicks when he's not, when he can't do it in the Premier League. Yeah, and this weren't happening for him. Allow, but I think that season, man, was it 17, 18 season was pinnacle, absolutely pinnacle, because we could have got to that we could because that season we could have got to the final. That season we got to the semis in it when obviously the main man has I'm gonna talk about him afterwards there, but the main man has there scored a goal because I think it was the first leg. I think it was at Stafford Bridge. Yeah, I think it was Stamford Bridge. I can't remember. Anyway, Stamford Bridge. We should. Moore had chance and he flopped. Yeah. But I don't know. I think the first. I don't know. I think the first leg. I think was 0-0. I think I can't remember. Then the second leg. I think or was it 1-1? Or might be 0-0. Might be 0-0. Yeah. And then the second leg hasn't scored at Emirates in it. And then yeah, then it was all goal. We lost it. So yeah. Another game wasn't happening for him. That's why he's got a lot to Atletico Madrid. To be honest, he's doing it right there, but he's not like banging. He's not like banging it all, like doing much at Atletico Madrid. He's still alright, but that's what we put my luck. He's not good enough. Begovic, for me, Begovic, I don't see the point. For me, I didn't see the point of buying Begovic because what did Begovic really do? Nothing. What did he really do? What did he really do for Chelsea? Nothing. Every time he was in goal, every time Begovic was in goal, when he was in goal, I think we only won like 4 games. When Begovic was in goal, we only won 4 games. The rest were just losses. Really, they were just like the rest, when he was in goal, there was just losses, a loss after loss after loss. When defense was sleeping, he was just getting milked silly. Like when Courtois either got injured or red carded, yeah, or especially mostly injured, yeah. Begovic was just getting done like a dick, and I thought, oh my god, what? And I was thinking to myself, what the heck was Mourinho thinking? Buying Begovic, I think it was crap anyway. It was crap. It didn't suit Chelsea's system. My cousin was saying, "Oh, give him a chance." A guy that's just come from Stoke, an average team, to a big to a big world class team in Europe. Yeah, nah, he didn't fit you. I think that was a stupid. I don't know. I didn't see the reason for that signing. Yeah, that's about it. Eduardo was the same, pointless. pointless. They barely registered a start for Chelsea. Yeah, they go. There's say no more. Turnbull, I think to be honest with you, I think Turnbull was worse than Begovic. I think Turnbull was even worse than Begovic because Turnbull was even worse than Begovic. Turnbull was the same season as Turnbull was Turnbull was Turnbull was Turnbull was the same Turnbull was the same Turnbull was the same Turnbull was yeah, Turnbull was worse than Begovic, and I think when did we sign him? 2012, wasn't it? When did you yeah 2012. Not 2012. No, not 2012. 2011, isn't it? Yeah, 2011, 12 season, innit? Yeah, with Champions League, innit? That season, man, when Czech was rested, when Czech was rested, or he was rested. Some games he was rested, and yeah, he put Turbo in. Turbo just didn't influence the team at all. We were losing silly games to Liverpool 4-1, and we were losing to silly teams, and he was and partly he was at fault because he was coming now, but there's no need for it. Well, that was pointless, that Turbo. I don't know why we bought it. Jordan Mikel, to be honest with you, yeah, when we first, I was very skeptical. I was very skeptical. I figured, who's this dude, didn't it? And people were saying he's an all right midfielder. So okay, cool. Because looking at him, he looked kind of not suspect, but he looked kind of like he no suspect. He looked kind of like he looked like a dodgy midfielder to me when I first saw it. It did look for me. I didn't get excited when he's turning Chelsea. I thought it was just some dead. I thought it was some dead midfielder, which he was in parts when he was in the team. In parts when he was in the team. When it was in parts when he was in the team. In parts when he was in the team, he did all right. Okay, he did some all right passes, but but at that time he was at fault. He did some all right passes, and then again at fault, it was at fault for a lot of it was at fault for a lot of stupidness going into defeated. When you know, yeah, you done it the first time, you know to think not to do it again, but he kept on doing it and doing it even recklessly. And when he had the ball at times, he was given at times. That's why he weren't in the Chelsea team that much, and he weren't part of Chelsea's plans because he wasn't the best midfielder. He wasn't the best midfielder, and it was a very average for me. It was a very average midfielder, a very dodgy midfielder, and a very suspect defender, very suspect midfielder. Yeah, I'm saying so. When they said he was going, I thought yeah, end of the year for him. Thank God that he's gone because he didn't really offer enough for Chelsea. If he did, then if he did offer something for Chelsea, then I definitely have to revamp it and relook what good did he do? Okay, okay, he did set up the goal for the cup final against United when he did the one when he set up Lampard, and Lampard did the 1-2 dropper in as usual. Yeah, and then the dropper scored. Then so apart from that, he hasn't really done nothing. Okay, I think it's crap. Drinkwater. There's nothing to say about him. He scored one banging. He scored a banger. He scored a banger against was it Stoke? He scored a banger against Stoke. No one's here. Well, it's true though. He's got a spanker. He scored a spanker against Stoke. Is it Stoke when we beat 5-0? He scored a spanker. He's got a spanker against Stoke. No one's here for him since. Nope. No one's here for him since. Nope. No one's here for him. No one's here for him. What? He played one game, scored one bang against Stoke. What? And then what? Sarri's mocking you, saying you're injured when you're not injured, but he's not playing you. Well, boy, another stupid signing. Should have stayed at Leicester. Bakayoko, well, again, I'm like, my head scratching is a bit because I never heard of this Bakayoko dude, but apparently, this Bakayoko dude played for Monaco apparently. So I don't really watch Monaco too. The only Monaco player I know in the team is Falcao, isn't it? So, but this Turnbull guy, they all seem to say he was alright. So I don't know. I don't know. So came to Chelsea, do fuck all. Do fuck all. People saying he did people saying he did bits in it, but to be honest with you, I'm not one to begrudge or anything, but well, also in my eyes, I just saw a Nicky. No, not Nick. Yeah, I just saw a negative. I just saw a negativity. I just saw a negativity player, a negativity playing for Chelsea with his head down in the clouds, his mind somewhere else, passing it just to the opposition and not thinking what you're doing, tackling stupidly and recklessly and just not in the game. Innit? That's what I saw back here because that's why he's not at Chelsea. He's on low because he's not good enough. Cuadrado's a weird one. I think Cuadrado's a weird one. I think Cuadrado. I don't think that one's a weird one. Cuadrado. I think that one's a weird one, Cuadrado, because when he first signed for Chelsea, I thought, yeah, he did look the part though. He did, yeah, because in terms of form, because in his previous career, he played well. He scored bad goals and so I thought, yes, I was very excited to hear it that way. So I want to see what he can do again. For me, Kodra didn't get started for Chelsea. This didn't get started. Mourinho didn't want to play him. Mourinho didn't want to play him, so this didn't get started, man. For me, he wasted. It was for me. It was wasted at Chelsea. This didn't get started at Chelsea, so it was definitely a bad sign to sign him, and then not get a look at the last a lot least. And by the way, before I do my last worst sign of Chelsea, yeah, I'm gonna do this one. It's gonna be part one. I'll probably do part two tomorrow. And part two will be the best signings for Chelsea tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. The worst, and then the last one, Equine. I'm sorry, but Equine. I'm sorry, but how many bad signs I've done? One, two, seven, eight. I've done eight bad signings here. In eight bad signings here. Iguan is definitely on that list. Iguan's on that pick and order list because again when Iguan was at Real Madrid, I said cool, do your thing. But I didn't really fancy Higuain. I don't really like Real Madrid. And when I did see Real Madrid, I didn't really see much in him because he was missing chances. At times for Real Madrid, he was missing easy chances. He's trying to do a lot of volleys and stuff. That's why Real Madrid kept on subbing. That's why Real Madrid keeps on subbing all the time. And he came off from the bench at times. He did make impact, but wasn't at the finished article. That's what I'm saying. But then all of a sudden, yeah, since Madrid no one heard from him. Then all of a sudden he's gone, and then all of a sudden he's gone to Napoli, and he's been there for a while. And every season in Napoli he kept on doing it. He was going bare goals, like the best striker, just like Falcao was at Monaco, and at Atletico Madrid. Then he came Chelsea with shit. But then now Higuain's doing the same thing. Higuain was banging. He was banging at Real Madrid. And he was banging at Napoli, scoring goals week in week out. He had that season. I think 31 goals he scored on the Sarri, innit? So yeah, so it was like he was banging it in, he was banging it in for Napoli, yeah. Then all of a sudden he's come to Chelsea now. People's getting it twisted again, saying, oh yeah, Higuain might do a job. He might be 31, might do a job. Pfft, mate, Higuain's proven he's 31. He's proven he's 31. He's proven he's 31. He's acting like a 31-year-old and he's moving like a 31-year-old. And a peck another, just like old, well, not old and stuff yet. Just on the peck another, just nearly getting nearly old and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, so Higuain's just not done nothing for Chelsea. What he's good now. He told me, yeah, since he joined Chelsea, Higuain I think he's only scored two goals. That's not good enough, man. Because obviously he's got against Fulham. He's got against Fulham and he's got against Fulham and I can't remember some next TV show. That's only TV show. That's only TV show. And that is not good, man. 2 goals from Iguan. That's just not gonna. He's not. He doesn't offer enough for Iguan. So yeah, Iguan don't offer enough for Chelsea. So he's not a bad signing. Yeah. Well, more than a bad signing, he's a panic buy. He's a panic buy signing. You know what I'm saying, because because I thought, yeah, he scored 31 goals for me. Napoli would do 31 Premier League. Come on, behave. Anyway, yeah, that's part one of my best and worst signings for Chelsea. Yeah, part two will be coming up maybe in a couple of days. Yeah, maybe I'll probably do it Sunday. Yeah, part two of best and worst Chelsea signings. When I do part two, like I said, it'll be about I've been doing best Chelsea signings. Yeah, so subscribe to my channel. Yeah, follow me on live. Me and Richie SMPF. See you later. Yeah, another shows.